Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Amateur World League. I hope you guys did enjoy the match from yesterday. It was a banger of a sweep from Electrify Steel. What do you think about that match, Kimchi?
Well, I wasn't really there to, watch any of it, but I did see the scoreboard. I was able to stop by for a bit of a peek, and I did see how the match was going. And oh man, I mean, Electrify Steel, they're already showing themselves off as a, pretty top dominant team in the Amateur World League so far.
Yeah, the hard point was actually a sort of blowout. I think it was 100-point clubbed. 250 to 75.
Oh god.
And then I know, right? And then the S&D was actually, it was a pretty close one. Went to all the way to around 11.
Ooh.
So it wasn't that bad of a series to watch.
Yeah, man. I mean, Electrify Steel, they're starting off pretty strong here, for the first ever match in the AWL, but we just got to see how they're going to be doing in the, in the rest of their matches. But, up next, we're going to be having the New Threat versus Team Veer match. And, oh, man, don't really know how this may go. But, let's see how New Threat is going to be able to go up against Team Veer here, man. I mean, New Threat is, a roster that I've been, it's a roster that I've been seeing around the scene for I'd say a while now since I entered the Call of Duty scene. But they're looking very strong, man. So can't wait to see what they're going to be doing.
Yeah. So today is actually going to be a doubleheader. First match is going to be New Threat against Team Veer, and then the second game is going to be, again, New Threat against F5 Esports. So those two matches already are just going to be really good. The roster on New Threat is actually Juju, Apexides, Risky, and Geo. And then on Team Veer, it is going to be Astro, Mezzi, Lag, or LAG, and then Swindle and Raider. So, yeah.
Yeah, man. As I said, this roster is full of players that have been around the scene for quite some time here. I mean, this is their first map, so their first match together. So, we're not really going to be having that many stats. So, we just got to see. I mean, I think some of you guys may recognize Juju from that one clip of him. Who was it, against Pristini in the IW?
That was a long time ago, though. But yeah, I've seen Juju on multiple top AM teams this year. I think he was on Blue Red Wolves or something like that. And that team was actually pretty nasty at the game. They were like consistently getting top 8 or top 16 every single Challengers Cup. So I'm excited to see what they bring out here.
And yeah, I mean, I think we should also talk a little bit about this, Team Veer roster. I mean, these guys, as I don't really recognize anyone from this roster, but, who knows? I mean, they could definitely pull something out of their pockets and really, really surprise everyone here. See, what they might be able to do in this series. But, it's looking to be interesting. It's looking to be very interesting.
Yep. Yeah, on that roster, I've actually played with one or two of the people on there. And all I have to say is just be ready for a good game today.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think S&D is going to be a pretty close game because it's just about not winning. Well, yes, it's about winning your gunfights as well as having good pushes to bomb sites and good setups. So... But yeah, these are the map sets for this match here. We have Bokaj Hardpoint. That's going to be really mixy. As well as Berlin S&D, Berlin Control, Tuscan Hardpoint, and Desert Siege S&D.
Yeah, you are right. When it comes to S&D, you got to be able to win those gunfights, man. But, if you want to really win a series, you got to be able to take control of those respawns. And And when it comes to hard points, you always got to be able to get on those rotations early as possible and be able to have great setups with your team so that you could hold down those hard points, get all those points that you need, and be able to take those maps. And for control, basically kind of the same thing, only you're just kind of needing to capture these 2 points onto the hill, and just try and be careful with your lives, and just take the rounds and be able to win, man. That's what it's about.
Berlin control is gonna be a weird one because you could actually win on offense on Berlin. It's really weird. Like, a lot of the teams can lose on defense, they could lose on offense. It just depends on if you win your gunfights and if you stack the point at the right time.
Oh yeah, Berlin control. Honestly, I would say out of the 3 maps, definitely my least favorite. Just because of how I don't know. Like, the map's not really. I don't really enjoy it that much. It's not. Definitely not one of my favorite control maps. But we've got to see how these teams are going to be able to play in it. And who knows, man? I mean, this could be the last map of the series, but we'll just have to see about that.
It is true. All right. I'm just really excited to see for Berlin S&D as well, like what both teams can bring out to. Because Berlin S&D, there's a couple of good spots where you could watch crosses and maybe even get a pick off of it. So I'm just really excited to see how they play that.
Yeah, but when it comes to Berlin, those ARs, they got to be up to their game. They got to have their guns hot, after that bow cage hardpoint. And, speaking of bow cage hardpoint, I mean, this is just probably one of the most enjoyable hardpoint maps in, the entirety of Vanguard. I mean, it's such a close range experience. You're always probably going to end up getting into a gunfight. Every couple of seconds you spawn in, you're going to instantly get into a gunfight. So I really can't wait to see how that bow cage hardpoint is going to turn out. It's going to be probably very intense and very it's just going to be crazy, man. I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Actually, we're going to head over to an ad break and show you guys some content for the league. And we'll be back in a little bit.
Hello, everybody. My name is Epiphany, and I'm joined by Electrify Steel today. So,
what's good? I'm Mason Reciprocity Morgan, baby. I'm a flex player for Electrify Steel, and I can't wait to fry.
This is Dylan, Hidden Season, and I'm an SMG for Electrify Steel, and
Yeah, me too.
I can't wait to big confid and scream at Reciprocity.
My name is Logan Confid Mercer, you know me. I'm the baiter of the squadron, I'm the SMG, I can't wait to carry Hidden Season to a fucking league win. You guys god awful. Hello, my name is Amir, Me's ECP. I'm the main AR of the squadron, and I got the S&D unlocked.
What's going on, guys? I'm the owner, president of ESG, Electrify Steel.
my next question for you guys is, how did your team come together? What was the building process for this one?
These guys were like a trio, like they've actually been putting in work for some time now, and I started playing with them, and I'm like, these guys are kind of like gross, like they can shoot straight. If I could just teach them anything at all of what I know, like they could be like gross.
Well, talk about humbleness. I want to ask you, what do you see as your target league placement?
First.
I mean, first or nothing, really. I'm very tired of second place.
All right, well, my next question for you guys is, what do you have to say to your supporters, any of the ESG fans out there?
Thank you.
You gotta say the fans keep you going. The support keeps you
Oh
going.
my god. I want to shout out my mother, my father, my brother.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for coming by. Really nice to meet you, Fresh, by the way.
You as well.
Yeah, so I appreciate all of you guys stopping by and getting this thing scheduled, and we're gonna have a great season here. Hello, everybody. My name is Epiphany, and I'm...
Welcome back, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy that little ad break of the Electrify Steel interview with our boys over there, with Hyeth and Epiphany, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. What are you expecting to see out of this match, Kimchi? What's your prediction?
I'm gonna be honest, man. Just seeing the roster of New Threat, and we already know these are some top tier players. So I'm not gonna lie. I think it's gonna be a 3-0. I think it's gonna be a 3-0 sweep, just like that.
That's actually a pretty good prediction for New Threat. But honestly, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do 3-1 for New Threat. I feel like Team Veer can actually take out an S&D off of New Threat. So I just want to see it happen.
Yeah, we always like to see the continuation of series. 3-0 sweeps. Maybe they're sometimes fun to watch, but it's it can get a bit boring sometimes. So it'd be pretty interesting to see, Team Veer be able to squeeze out a map.
Yeah, that is always great to see. Hopefully, we can also get a round 11. Probably make the series a little bit longer, other than just a quick 3-0. But yeah, I'm actually like I said before, I'm really excited to see these two teams play. I'm more excited to see once this league gets into playoffs of playing, getting New Threat against Electrified Steel, and I really want to see how that happens, or how that plays out.
Yeah, hold on. I'm pulling up the roster sheet again because I accidentally clicked off of it. But I think there was a roster in that in this league that I was also really interested to see how it was gonna go. Just give me a quick second here. Yeah, let's see. It was what was it? Oh yeah, it was the team of Ironblood. I've also seen these four guys around the Call of Duty scene, and they have some. I've seen them playing some LANs, and that I feel like that LAN experience can definitely give them the advantage over some of these other players in this league.
Yeah, that is right. Another roster on Ironblood actually just won Challengers Champs. So I feel like the roster that they're going to be playing with hopefully brings that hype to this league and try to make it be like a really good series every time they play. So I'm just really excited to see them play as well.
Oh yeah, man. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of really top teams here. It's kind of hard to tell who really is going to be the the number one team in the AWL. There's a lot of great players here, and I would say this, man, it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a very interesting season.
Yes, indeed it will. Just letting everyone know, stage matches matter, or pre-qualifying matches matter going into Major 1, or for the playoff brackets. So every time you guys win, it gives you points, and the more points you have gives you a better seeding once you guys get into playoffs. So winning these matches right here matters a ton.
Yes, they do, man. I mean, each roster, they gotta start. Yeah, they gotta be, ready to try and, win some games, man. I mean, they gotta really try to, show that they're not teams to be messed with, and it's just gonna be very interesting, man. I mean, I would say I think there's gonna be some rosters here that are, very what's the word? It's that they're going to be very passionate about getting being a top team here. So we just gotta see, man. We just gotta see.
Yeah, that is right. All right, guys. So we are actually getting right on to the map starting of this match. So let's go right ahead. Alrighty, guys. So the lobby actually just crashed, so we're just gonna take a little bit longer to get this match back up and running. And yeah,
Vanguard, am I right?
yeah, I know Vanguard has been so inconsistent this game or this year. It's crazy.
It's been bad, man. But hopefully Modern Warfare 2 is just gonna really up its game and really be more enjoyable to just kind of be able to cast these leagues and be able to just also play well as a video game. So
Yeah,
fingers
that's right.
crossed. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, because there's decent amount of things wrong, or not wrong with the same, just issues with this game that like the community brought up like a while ago, and then it happens in like a COD Champs match or like a major match, and it's like, why haven't you guys fixed it? And like we even told you about it, and nothing has happened. It's like what's gonna change going into MW2?
Yeah, man. I mean, there's been a lot of things that needed to be fixed up in Vanguard, and it just didn't seem like Sledgehammer or Raven were really listening and uh, taking into consideration trying to get some of these things done. But hopefully they have a bit of a change in mentality going into Modern Warfare 2, or well, it's going to be a different studio, but at least hopefully we're going to be seeing something completely different out of who is it? Infinity Ward that's going to be in Modern Warfare 2?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully, we see something different out of them.
Alright, guys, so we're gonna actually start the match back up once again. Holy fuck.
Alright. Bocage Hardpoint for the map
Yes,
1.
sir. We are getting starting off with these colors are a little bit messed up, but Team Veer here, we're starting off with Geo. Try to jump in to little hut there, getting blocked by Window. Geo gets 2. Oh, gets dropped by Swindle. Swindle gets dropped by Juju. Juju is trying to go through, get spawns for them. And we just need to make sure, New Threat needs to make sure that they get spawns for P2 Hill.
Oh yes, and so far they've been doing an amazing job, and it's just kind of been all red on the kill board right now. The Team Veer haven't really been able to get any sort of contest on these P1 here. But I mean P1, not really much of a money hill per se. So I don't think it really matters, but it's probably gonna definitely matter in the long run here. But here's a 2-piece out of Arc, and now they're finally getting some kills in. But right as the P2 is starting to open up, and they do actually get these spawns here, so great stuff out of them.
Yeah, like you said, P1 is just a little bit of a mixy hill. Like the average hill time in CDL was actually like 30 or 20 to 30 seconds in between there on P1. So we weren't really expecting much on P1. But New Threat here has spawns in the back. Actually, no, sorry. Team Veer has spawns in the back. Geo is trying to break it. Oh, he gets dropped by lag. Apexides is holding back barn down. LG still has back P2 spawns, and I'm just ready for New Threat to break this hill and start going to new. Like, as you see here, Swindle is already getting new spawns here for P3. Let's see if New Threat can actually break through and break the hill for P3.
And yeah, look at this. They're already busting into the spawn here. I do believe that was Geo taking out Swindle here. And yeah, I mean, just as Team Veer was setting up for this P3, they just get shut down almost instantaneously. And during that P2, they never really even got a chance to, get onto the hill, even though they had the spawns. New Threat just doing a great job, not allowing Team Veer to even get a slither of points. Um, but yeah, now they do have the spawns though, so they could now start getting more points in here. And Risky, nice 2-piece out of him, holding it down for his team. And Bowcage, you gotta really have great subs here. This is a very sub-heavy map, and having great subs is what's going to lead your team to victory.
And that is right. Team Veer here, if they want to be able to break hill, they need to set something up, talk to each other, and hit a pinch onto hill and try to break it. Right now, New Threat actually has spawns for P4. I want to see Team Veer set up a pinch, break the hill, and get control back of the game, because right now, New Threat is just taking control. It is a big lead right now for New Threat. And we have Geo 18-7. And I don't know what he is on tonight, but he is on something because he is going crazy. He just gets a 2-piece. And now Swindle here, I don't know how he got in the back, but he has back spawns for P4. They should start to go through to get P5 spawns, which would be a good idea. Apexides is getting a 2-piece. Can you look for a third on P4?
And yeah, man, I mean, Apexides, he was doing a great job there. Gets taken down by Arc, and I mean, just look at the KDs, man. I mean, New Threat is the slaying ability from them has been absolutely insane. Only player on the side of Team Veer with over double-digit kills is Lag, and it's just not really been, they just haven't really been able to find the kills. New Threat just kind of holding it down really well here. And like I said, like I just said, man, SMG presence is extremely important. You need to have your subs slaying out onto this map if you want to, be able to get the map control that you need to, take control over these hills. But Team Veer, they almost kind of had a bit of a push going on there, but they weren't able to find it. Swindle gets 2 on the back. That could be pretty big here, but unfortunately, there's only 10 seconds onto this on P5. Now it's time for these second set of rotations to start.
Yeah, P1 again is going to be really mixy. I'm hoping to see Team Veer just get a little bit of time off of the hill. And yeah, New Threat is absolutely perfect at playing hardpoint right now. They get control of hill, they push out, and make Team Veer actually spawn further back on the map. So yeah, just New Threat is just slaying Team Veer to the max right now. It's like almost 100-point difference right now. Team Veer, all they have to do is get a full 60 on P2 or even P1, and hopefully we'll see a comeback here pretty soon.
Oh yeah, I mean, they definitely need to try and get something up here. I mean, Swindle not having a good start right now, going 8-21. He definitely needs to try and get his gun hot very soon. New Threat, they are able to get the spawns for this P2, but it looks like they're just more interested in getting kills here. Geo almost gets the third, but he's gonna get shut down by Swindle. Juju holding up the top arm position, but he's gonna get taken down, and just like that, it's time to go into P2. And New Threat, like I said, already have the spawns, already have the rotation. Apexides, nice 2-piece out of him, and Team Veer, they need to try and just make a rotation towards the backside, try and get those spawns, but New Threat having a great job, just holding it down for the team.
And then Astro just gets absolutely swept. Oh my, Astro. But yeah, New Threat is just holding down P2. They don't even have spawns and they're holding that down like perfectly. And then Juju gets dropped or gets taken down off of hill. Arc picks up scrap, and then all we need to see is Team Veer hit a route, or all of them hit a route to pick up spawns, and hopefully we can see a comeback here. Just get a full 60 and you're almost back into the game. That is 3 down. Juju gets 2. Juju gets traded out by Arc. A Lag is top gay right now, just holding the street side. And right now he can't see anyone. But right now, Astro's in hill, gets a 2-piece. He's looking for the third. Lag gets taken out. Astro gets taken out. That is 3 down on the side of Team Veer. Swindle gets 1 trade. He gets traded out by Apexides. Lag is getting a flank on the hill. Now, Team Veer actually spawns in the back and takes control. I'm just so ready to see this team come back and win the game here.
I would like to see this team come back too, but New Threat, they're just taking them down. That's all 4 down for Team Veer once more. And, Apexides trying to chow with the pistol, gets taken down. Swindle gets a pick onto Geo. It's now time to rotate towards this P4, which, no one's even on it. These New Threat players, they're not even, trying to go for points here. All they want is kills. They're just kind of playing with their food, if you could say. And, yeah, man, Team Veer... they're just not having it, man. They're just not, getting anything going. And just look at the beams that are risky with the SMG. Just going crazy. Spawns do flip for Team Veer, though, so this could be an opening, but there's only 21 seconds left on the match clock. New Threat, they probably could have easily, taken more points onto the hills, but it just doesn't seem like that's their main interest right now.
Yeah, like you said, New Threat is just not even interested in the hill. They're just trying to play the timeout, end the game fast, and it's actually working for them because all New Threat has to do is just have to keep killing them off of hill or just keep killing them, trying to get into hill, and it's actually working pretty well. We got 1 second left, and that is going to be the end of map 1. New Threats basically 100-point clubs them, but not really. It was kind of a blowout. We had a couple people go negative. It was probably a slow start off of Team Veer and a pretty fast start for New Threat. So hopefully in this S&D, Team Veer can bring it back and actually win a map or 2.
Man, if you look at some of those KDs, bro, Geo dropping a 40 bomb on the map, that was absolutely insane out of him. And let's be honest, man, New Threat, they could have ended it out earlier, but, they were just not, they just wanted the kills. All they wanted to do was bring those KDs up, and man, oh man, were they doing it. I don't know if this is a way to show their dominance in the AWL league, but it's like, Christ almighty, dude. These players just going crazy right now.
Yeah, that's exactly right. New Threat just was... One guy was in hill, and the other 3 were just holding lanes down. One of them was actually pushing up into their spawn, getting a few picks, backing off, and then going right back at them, and just trying to hold them back so they can't get onto hill. And it actually worked pretty well for them. The only time that Team Veer got hill time was either scrap or they just got 3 down, grabbed a couple hill seconds, and then they just get 4 down, and then it's continuously on that cycle, and that's how New Threat basically just won that match.
Oh yeah, man. It just was an absolute blowout.
Yeah. So we are actually going to go back to an ad break really quick, and then we'll be back when the map is about to start for match 2.
I feel like Envoy. I feel like
All right. We are back. That was a crazy game. I'm not going to lie. We have Juju dropping a 40, I'm pretty sure. And a couple of players on Team Veer going almost double negative. That's not what you really want to see in a team. Hopefully in S&D they could bring it back, win a map, and then bring that momentum into control, and hopefully as well win that match as well. And yeah, just keep their guns hot, and yeah, just bring it to a map 5 or even a map 4. Get a sweep on New Threat, maybe, possibly a 3-1. Get the next 3 and win the match.
Yes, sirree. But I mean, if they want to be able to do that, they really got to start bringing that slaying ability up, man. They got to get their guns hot because I don't know. Yeah, you were right when you said that some of those players did go almost double negative, but I believe there was one player who was it, Swindle, who was like what 13-30 or something like that. That's not what you want to see, man. That's not what you want to see at all. So hopefully in this next map, who was it? A Berlin Search and Destroy.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, Berlin S&D.
They gotta really bring it up, man. And as Bow Cage, it's more of an SMG heavy map, very close range, very very fast. And actually, yeah, the next map is going to be starting right now. So let's get right to it. All right. It's gonna be a search and destroy on Berlin. Team Veer didn't really have the great start on Hardpoint, but hopefully they can really bring it back in this search and destroy. It does seem like they might be doing a push towards it's more of a scattered push here, man. I mean, it does seem like LAG with the bomb trying to push up to A. He is by himself though, which I don't really agree with that. But Astro gets a nice shot onto Risky, but just like that, Lag is gonna get taken down by Juju, and that is going to be bombed down. And everyone on the side of New Threat, Team Veer, is literally going to be on the other side of the map. It's going to be all left up to Astro in a 1v1 situation here against Juju. And yeah, man, he has to try and clutch it up if he wants to see this round one go to him.
Yeah, as well, being the bomb being down on bottom A, that's going to be hard to get because he might, if he wants to pick up the bomb silently, he needs to have dead silence. And other than that, if he picks it up without dead silence, the New Threat is actually going to get the notification of it. And yeah, Juju can just play around a bomb site and just play around, wait for bomb to be put down, and possibly get a good read. So he's sitting on these back stairs by A long here, just waiting for bomb being put down here.
Yeah, and that bomb is going to be put down. Astro is going to probably have the advantage here with the AR. Juju trying to get trying to get a nade in there, but Astro's just holding down that angle. But here he is. He's going to be coming from the back here. Juju might be able to find the pick, but Astro decides to push out. 25 seconds left onto the bomb. Juju needs to try and make a decision here. He does go for the defuse. Astro tries to get some shots in, but Astro is going to get the angle onto him, and Team Veer are going to take the round one. And I do believe that Astro does also get the ace for that round.
Yeah, that was a crazy angle out of Astro. He was going to chase him, and then he realized he could just see him from that spot right there. So he got the angle, picked him off, and actually won the round for his team, got the ace as well.
Oh yeah, he is definitely looking to probably get some streaks here very, very soon. But yeah, now New Threat on the attacking side, looking to go all out on this B push here. Astro trying to see if he can continue on his streak here. Risky's going to be able to find Arc. And just like that, Astro gets taken down on his 4 streak. No streaks for him whatsoever. It's going to be a 2v4 for the side of Team Veer. They might be able to get past. Never mind. And just like that, New Threat are able to take the second round in a very quick fashion.
Yeah, that was a pretty quick round for on the side of New Threat. They got a pick, they pushed up, put bomb down, and then they made it even harder for Team Veer to get that bomb defused or even just get picks at all because New Threat was set up almost perfectly on that B site. So yeah, let's see where Team Veer goes. It looks like they're going to be going for a fast B push. And I want to see where things go wrong on both sides or even what they do to put this bomb down. So we have 3 people on New Threat just looking on B side and just watching all the crosses, calling out. Geo Swindle gets called out. Apexities gets him. No one can get his trader now. He's just hiding behind bomb, and he's just waiting for people to push him.
Yeah, man, I mean, Swindle, kind of played that very aggressively there. Didn't really check his corners whatsoever, and Bomb is kind of gonna be down on a really bad position here. And Team Veer need to try and figure out how they're gonna be able to get this bomb down. And New Threat, knowing this, they're just gonna kind of chill in the corner here. They're not really gonna try and do anything too aggressive. All they know that all they need to do is just wait for the time to go down. Less than 30 seconds left. Arc looking to maybe try and get this bomb here. Apexities is just waiting for him. And Arc coming from behind, getting some shots in. Apexities, what an aggressive play out of him. Gonna be able to find Arc. And Juju's gonna run into another player from Team Veer, which is gonna be Astro. 5 seconds left. It does seem like New Threat are gonna be able to finish out this third round here. And man, oh man, I mean, New Threat doing a great job on this SMG.
Yeah, if Team Veer just played a little bit faster and got their picks, they would have definitely gotten the bomb down and just played around that. But it just took a little bit too long, and the time ran out, and that's just what really costed them that round.
Oh yeah, and now we're gonna be seeing how Team Veer is gonna try to deal with this defense. I do believe defense is good, kind of much better on Berlin than attacking, but look at New Threat, man. They're just going right at it. Arc having some trouble entering the bomb site there, but he's just gonna get taken down just like that. And New Threat easy, just like that. They're gonna be taking down that B site. And that's already going to be a 2v3 situation. Team Veer really need to try and find that pick to open things up. Juju almost gets caught out by lag, and just like that, New Threat take the 4th round. Oh man, oh man, oh man.
Yeah, all New Threat has to do is get a pick, put bomb down, and that is where Team Veer, I've noticed that they start to panic a little bit. And they just get a little bit antsy and just want to go close to the bomb and just not worry about their surroundings really. New Threat, it looks like New Threat has setups for almost every bomb site because I think Juju went top 3rd almost every time they went to B, and that's what's been getting them the round.
I mean, yeah, but I think another thing is just as simple as New Threat just have the gutting. I mean, look at those KDs, man. And only player that's really, playing out is Geo. But just like that, he finds a pick on the Swindle, and Juju finds lag, and they don't even have the bomb down yet. And Astro, only player on the side of Team Veer that's really, finding the picks that, they need. He might be able to find Risky, but Risky's going to take him down just like that. It's going to be all left up to Arc, and oh man, 1v3 situation here. He's going to be able to find Geo, and just going to get traded out. New Threat, great stuff out of them.
Yeah, it's always been a 1v3 or a 1v2 situation lately, and I feel like Team Veer has got to play more, or whoever has the bomb carrier needs to have like a partner to go with them to bomb site. Because I've noticed one person goes in bomb and doesn't like help him at all. Just gives him the bomb and just goes by himself. So I want to see Team Veer just play a little bit more careful and like actually play together as a team.
I mean, just new threat. They've been able to win all those gunfights. It's better to try and double up so that you have a better chance at winning those gunfights. And you get Arc's being able to find Apexides on the bomb site, and he's just going to kind of be left by himself. Risky, and I don't know who that is. I think that is Geo. Yeah, Geo's going to be there for him, and he's going to get taken down. And look at this 2v2 situation for Team Veer. This might be the best possibility for them to be able to take another round here. But bomb is going to be down for new threat. So now all they gotta do, man, is just wait for that bomb timer to go down.
Yeah, that is exactly it. But now it is a 2v1 on the side of Team Veer. All they have to do is play together and get each other's trades if it comes to that. Right now, Risky is playing in the back warehouse spot. He could easily just check bomb when it's the right time and basically just kill him off of the bomb and win the round. Just like that, new threat gets the lead, brings it to a 5-1 lead. And yeah, it's not looking so promising on the side for Team Veer here. They're just getting almost destroyed every single round. Some rounds it will be close, but once new threat gets set up on that B point, it is impossible to break.
I mean, yeah, man. I mean, Swindle just found his first pick of the game on that round right there. And, I mean, new threat, I mean, what could you say, man? They're just playing perfect S&D. Veer, again, not having many players, really performing well. I mean, look at Lag going 1-6. Again, not really what you want to see here. They definitely got to turn up on this attacking round if they, want to stay alive in this series. Lag looking to possibly push into this A side, but he's just kind of by himself, man. I mean, he's the team here not really having that much teamwork, man. They're not really playing so well together, but that is gonna be 2 down for new threat though. Risky with the pistol shots, that's gonna be bombed down. And look how far away his teammates are, man. But there, yeah, Astro's gonna be able to bring it to a 1v2 situation here.
Yeah, that is right. Oh, he almost gets the both of them on that play right there. And now Team Veer brings it to a 5-2 difference, or not difference, a lead. And new threat is still above them. They just need to win one more round to win the second map. But like you said, and what I said, Team Veer just needs to play as a team. Lag just goes in to bomb site by himself. He needs to have 1 or 2 more people with him. One person needs to watch the flank, and 2 people needs to help him put the bomb down. And that's just not what we're seeing out of Team Veer here.
Oh, man. I mean, Swindle, he didn't really have the best KD, but he was able to actually bring it back for his teammate here. But just like that, he's going to get taken down by Geo. And looks like new threat, again, going for this B site here. And just look at Team Veer, man. They're all spread out. They're not really able to pick up any of their trades, and it's just going to be all left up to Astro in a 1v3. So far, having a great KD with 10-6, and just like that, new threat are able to close out the search and destroy 6-2 fashion. And man.
Yeah, like the whole game, Team Veer just had it looks like they had no communication, and they just were not setting up like pushes onto a bomb site. And lately, the last like couple rounds when they had a 1v3 or 1v4 situations, Astro was the only one alive, or last alive. So that just means his teammates need to play more careful, play together, get each other's trades, and basically, like I said, just set up pushes, set up like holds, and that's how you basically win S&Ds.
Yeah, I mean, Astro had a pretty good KD there. He went like 10-7, maybe 11-7. If
Yep.
found a pick onto one of the players right before he died. But, you know, he was definitely the S&D star for his team. His teammates around him really, you know, not able to, you know, find anything throughout that entire search and destroy. The new threat, you know, they just played lights out. They just played absolutely great search and destroys. You know, only really dropped like 2 rounds. And they almost won it if it weren't for the, you know, Swindle coming in like probably like one of the most perfect times. But
Yep.
you know, it was, yeah, man. I mean, Team Veer only one more map away from getting 3-0 swept.
Yep. Next map here, we're actually gonna go to a Berlin control. And new threat on Berlin, they look pretty good. Looking from Berlin S&D, if they do the teamwork from S&D and bring it into control, it's going to be a quick map, a quick 3-0. 3-0 in the whole series and a 3-0 in the control. So, let's see if Team Veer can even get a round off of new threat here.
I mean, yeah, and if you know, if you could just look back at what happened in that bow cage, I mean, new threat had no interest in even getting into the points whatsoever. All they wanted were kills. So yeah, I imagine that most of these rounds are going to end up with new threat just killing off all the members of Team Veer every round, and not even trying to go for the points. I would even say they might straight up ignore the points until, you know, the time is, you know, super close to running out. And, you know, I mean, that's just my prediction here. It would be pretty amazing if Team Veer is even able to get a round off of them.
Yeah, that would be. But on the side of Team Veer, they were not playing as a team. They were just solo chowing, and as well as just not setting anything up. So hopefully in this Berlin control, they'll start to realize that, hey guys, we got to start setting things up, hit this point together, and break it. And yeah. So actually, we're going to go to the third map, Berlin control. So yeah, we'll see you there. Alright guys, welcome back. So as you can tell, lobby's not been started. Again, we had a lobby crash. So yeah, we're just gonna chill for a little bit and let you guys know when the lobby is gonna be back up.
Vanguard, you're really killing us, man.
Yeah, I know, right? First the guns being inconsistent, and now the lobbies can't even hold their own. It's like, what is this, bro? Like,
oh my god. Like I said, crossing my fingers for MW2.
Yeah, they say dedicated servers, more like McDonald's servers. Jesus Christ.
Oh man. Oh god. But yeah, I mean, I guess talking more about the Berlin control. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, new threat just have the stronger slaying ability, and I think the only thing that could really counter that is, you know, Team Veer just playing together, you know, picking up each other's trades, and overall just having, you know, really good teamwork. But we just have not been seeing that whatsoever in these past 2 maps.
Yeah. In the first 2 maps, I think Swindle has been going at negative or even double negative. I don't know what's going on with him tonight, but he just needs to figure it out and get his gun hot and come back strong. I mean, on the side of Team Veer, they started off really slow. I'm not going to lie, they started off slow. And what we need from them is opposite of that. We need them to start off fast, get their trades, win their ones, capture points, and win rounds, and eventually, maybe win the match.
Yeah, but I mean, Team Veer, you know, they need to they definitely hopefully have the motivation, because you know, if they lose this control, that's just gonna be it for them, man. It's, you know, it's just gonna be the 3-0 sweep and that's it. So hopefully, you know, with that being on their minds, they're, you know, much more motivated to try and, you know, start you know, winning their gunfights, start holding down the map control, because it's just really not looking good for them, man. It really isn't.
Yeah, it is not looking good. They just need to, like I said, win their ones, set up pushes into points, and really just hold down lanes where the other team is going to be, and just cutting off all the points of where they can actually get in the hill and break it, and just having to reset the team and try to break a hill again is just going to be, I feel like it's going to be frustrating for them a little bit, but yeah. Alright, so here we go, boys. Map is starting once again. Berlin control. Let's see what Team Veer can pull out of the bag.
Currently one map away from getting through 3-0 swept, so they definitely need to try and pull something together here. And let's see how these teams are going to do it.
Yeah, Team Veer is actually going to be starting off on the attacking side. Ooh, Swiddle gets one. That's hopefully New Threat can get the trade. Oh, that's 2 down. Lives are now tied for both sides right now. And now one person is on A, just holding it down, waiting for their team to get and help them out. And then Geo gets a 2-piece on Team Veer. That is 3 down on the side of Team Veer. That is now 4 down on the side of Team Veer. This is going to be hard to break out of there. Team Veer, New Threat is actually holding down spawns. Not holding down spawns, holding a spawn trap on the side of Team Veer. So it's going to be pretty difficult to get out of.
Oh my god, I mean, just look at Geo there. Was able to find a 2-piece, but Swindle, you know, he's getting his gun hot, man. I mean, look at that. Almost finds the pick onto Juju, but Juju, nice pistol shots out of him. And yeah, Team Veer starting to get some progress onto this B zone. This is kind of what they need right now. But it's going to be a gunfight between Astro and Risky. Risky to be able to take it. Might be able to find Arc here. And Risky, nice 2-piece out of him. And yeah, Risky gets another one. Going absolutely insane right now. Just, oh my god, gets shut down by Arc. And yeah, 10 seconds left. And Team Veer need to try and get stuff together. But they're just getting shut down every which way. And it's just been like 2-pieces upon 2-pieces from each member of New Threat, and it just doesn't seem like Team Veer really able to do anything. Only member by the point is going to be Lag, and just like that, New Threat take the first round.
Yeah, at the end there, Lag just kind of gave up. He just like pulled out his pistol, just shooting up in the air. He's already given up on this game, I feel like. But hopefully in this next round, since it's Team Veer is going to be having defense, they could switch it around, win a couple rounds, and pull the map out of the bag and actually win it. But for right now, we need to focus on one round at a time. Lag is currently not doing so good. He needs to get his gun up just a little bit and win his ones. And hopefully he could bring his team to a W of this map.
Oh yeah, but Lag's not doing so well whatsoever. But look at this new threat already making their progress onto the B side. But Team Veer able to find 3 down actually, so that's pretty big. Swindle almost finds Apexides, but Apexides just punches him. And now it's just Team Veer actually looking pretty good right now. They're able to find a lot of picks onto new threat. Maybe this is kind of the turnaround that they needed. Risky not going to be able to spot Lag. Once 0-5 and now 3-5, and he's starting to get a streak going. But just as I say that, Apexides going to shut him down from that streak. And now they're new threat going to start switching their attention over to A, and they're just holding it down very well, man. I mean, 2 people on this side of new threat on A. Here comes Lag on the flank though, maybe able to stop it, but Risky just finds him, and that's just like that. I mean, new threat able to take more control over A here.
Yeah, so new threat is just absolutely taking control over this Berlin, and the lives are pretty close, I'm not gonna lie, but I still feel like new threat's gonna take the round. A is already down, so hopefully we could see a comeback out of Team Veer and bring the defense round back on their side.
We're definitely going to be seeing something more out of Ark, as he is 4-12 right now. These teams definitely need to, this Team Veer definitely needs to try and get something going, as B is already about to get taken down, and just like that, new threat take the control 2-0, one more round away from getting the 3-0 sweep.
Yep, that is right. All Team Veer or new threat needs to do is hold down the lanes and don't let Team Veer get on the hill. So, yeah, I'm expecting new threat to get a 3-0 on this control. At the moment, Team Veer is not looking so good. It looks like Team Veer is just trolling at this point or giving up. We have Ark sitting on a 5-13. That's almost triple negative. And then we have Lag. Almost every player on Team Veer is just going negative at this point. I think Lag has given up, just throwing nades at the sky. And this round or map pretty much looks chalked on the side of Team Veer.
Yeah, man, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I really do not like that mentality whatsoever. I get that you're not really performing well, but that does not give you a reason to, give up. You should always try to, do your best. Risky pulling up the glide bomb, and he's just gonna be able to find Ark. And Team Veer, man, I mean, they need to get their mentality up if they want to try and do the reverse sweep here, but new threat, they have just been able to find pick after pick after pick. Just like I said, pay attention to the KDs here. No one on the side of Team Veer has even gotten double-digit kills. That's kind of insane, man. I mean, new threat, like I said, had great slaying ability, have great teamwork, and overall are just a great team. I mean, there's not much else to be said here.
Yeah, that is right. But we see Team Veer on B point right now, hopefully getting the 3rd tick, and they both get swept off of the point. Lag is just chasing them with a pistol, gets the kill off of Risky. He gets traded out, and then Apexides also gets traded out by Ark. And Ark is the only one on B point. I don't think new threat's going to let them take the point, and just like that, Geo gets them off. And yeah, Geo is going to get traded out. And Juju,
oh my god,
Risky takes the assassination from Juju, top crane tower. That is just disrespectful on the side of new threat, taking your own teammates' kills. But what? Team Veer actually takes B point. Lives are 5-11. All they need is a point right now. 5-10, 4-10 now. If Team Veer can just get 3 or 2 down and stack the point, they could eventually win this game. But at the moment, it does not look so bright on the side of Team Veer.
They only are down to 2 lives right now. It's a 2v10, and it just doesn't seem like they're interested in winning. Swindle, AFK on the spawn, it's all left up to him. Can Swindle do it? And just like that, New Threat is going to take the control 3-0, and they're going to take the series 3-0. And that was a slaughter. That was a slaughter if I have ever seen one, man.
Yes, that was a slaughter. First off, Bokic hardpoint 186 to like 60, and then the S&D 6-2, and then as well as the control just being a 3-0. I was expecting Team Veer to at least get 1 map off of Team New Threat, but didn't end up that way. It ended up the opposite.
Yeah, Ark ended that control 9-21, I believe. It was not a great performance out of him whatsoever, and it really wasn't a great performance out of, like, I would say, most of the members of that team. I'd say Astro had some decent performances. He had a really great performance on that Search and Destroy, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough for them to be able to take it, and it was just bad.
Yeah, it was really bad. But yeah, guys, that is actually going to be it for that match. New Threat against Team Veer. New Threat's going to take the series 3-0. We have another match at 9 o'clock in about 1 hour. So yeah, guys, come back and see that match. And yeah, appreciate you guys coming out.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all coming out. And yeah.
That got a sense for
No fucking way!
Nice, dude.
Got a sense for